There's a new world coming. Mother Earth will show the way. Take care of the trees and forests. Take care of the rivers and bays. So let us all stand together, holding hands under stars above. Our love we bless together. Happiness and peace and love. There's a new world coming. We bless our world anew. We bless our world in harmony. We bless each one of you. Let us all unite in peace. All the problems here are real. Let us all make choices for the harmony and peace and love. For the harmony and peace and love. Merry Christmas, everyone. And hey, thanks, Tara, for that lovely song, dear. We love you, dear.
As always, it is our privilege to be here for you, and we are honored by your presence each Sunday. As our mission statement says, we're here to assist you in your spiritual awakening and to support you on your journey through education, healing, love, and service. If you would stand, please, now for the prayer chest, which will be followed immediately by the divine healing conducted by Reverend Mary. We stand here together this morning, one family, affirming with one voice that as we speak these words of healing, it is so. We see all those whose names are contained in this chest and all others in need as the children of God that they are. Nurtured, supported, guided, healed, and comforted. Wherever there is loss, fear, conflict, suffering of any kind, we know that the infinite power and presence of all that is there also. With deep gratitude, we give thanks that it is so. Amen and amen.
We come to that healing part of our service. I would like to invite the healers to come forward, please. So we just become still and go into that inner silence that's within us. Let's just very gently and very lovingly take a deep breath to our toes and very gently release and let go. Take a second deep breath, just breathing in spirit, breathing in the light. And invite any heaviness from your being to let go, to release. Take a third deep breath. And release and let go, coming into that wholeness and that oneness that resides eternally within us. Just imagine a picture of pink, deep pink rose energy pouring out through the ceiling into each one of us. Divine love coming into us more fully than it ever has before. And it's just pouring out above our heads, very gently down through each one of us. Deep pink rose energy, the very essence of love. Each one of us was born in the very heart of God, and we've come forth to play in this universe, and we've found each other on our journey. What a joy. And so as that pink liquid love pours down through us, it reminds us that we're all one. It reminds us of our purpose here on earth is to be kind and caring of one another. It comes into our mind and clears out all the cobwebs so we are clear. Comes down into our heart, and we have compassion for all beings everywhere. And come down into this physical body. Love can heal anything. So when it comes into that physical structure, it balances your cells, it balances the DNA, and it balances everything in that physical structure. Down through the body, through the legs and feet, and into the floor. And we just sit in our place wherever we are with gratitude. And if some of you would like to come forward and get a further healing from your favorite healer, please do that at this time. We give thanks for these healers and the healing ability that they have been willing to share with us this morning. We give thanks for all the healings that have taken place, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically. We give thanks for all of it. And we give thanks for the love in this room. And we are grateful. Amen.
And we will get to enjoy more inspirational music from Ascension.
Well, all right.
If you haven't noticed yet, it's shiny shirt day. I'm kind of the drab one in the bunch. That's really crazy, isn't it? You wouldn't think. Oh, right. I shaved really close today. Some of you guys know what I'm talking about. I see you out there. It's okay. Blessed are the flexible, right? All right, here we go. We got another great song for you. It's called Ordinary Miracle. Thanks, y'all.
It is my pleasure to introduce our speakers for this morning. Speakers, yes. Lynne Forrest and Andrew Guilfoil, whose title today is The Principles of Metaphysics. Perfect for us, since we're a metaphysical church. And I am looking forward very much to the ones that you will remind us of, and some new ones that maybe we hadn't known much about before. So I'm very much looking forward to that. For my reading today, I selected a very small book. Nevertheless, it's one that I've enjoyed for around 40 years now. I keep going back. I think some of you know how that is. Metaphysical people tend to be very, very fond of books. And they seem to have those that are very special and that have spoken to them in extremely meaningful ways. So I think some of you out there probably have had a few on your shelves for a while too. I don't know if it's 40 years, but you've had them a long time. This one was channeled by a man named Joseph S. Benner in 1914. And he published quite a few other ones following this one, but this was his first. And now, my child, draw close. In the following words lies hidden the great secret. Blessed be you who find it. Be still and know I am God. Know I am in you. Know I am you. Know I am your life. Know all wisdom, all love, all power abides in this life, which is flowing freely through your entire being now. I am the life. I am the intelligence. I am the power in all substance, in all the cells of your body, in the cells of all mineral, vegetable, and animal matter, in fire, water, and air, in sun, moon, and stars. I am that in you and in them which is. Their consciousness is one with your consciousness, and all is my consciousness. Know that I am filling you to overflowing with my divine power, that every fiber, every nerve, every cell, every atom of your being is now consciously alive with me, alive with my health, with my strength, with my intelligence, with my being. For I am within you. We are not separated. We could not possibly be separated, for I am you. I am your real self, your real life, and I am manifesting myself and all my powers in you now. And now I invite Lynne and Andrew.
Good morning, beloved beings of divine and infinite light. Let's try that again. Good morning, divine, infinite beings that I am with. I feel better. I needed that. You know, I am honored that we are sharing this sacred moment this morning. Each of us arrived here in a vehicle. Both the vehicle of the infinite soul, light, that you entered at the realm of birth, and the physical vehicle that carried you to the temple this morning. Yes, it can get confusing sometimes. You know, oh, you all caught that one. You know, I kind of describe it, it's a little bit like bumper cars. You know, some of us And each of us have our own bumper car. Some go real fast. Some go real slow. I often need a lot of oil changes and got to clean that windshield because it gets foggy. But the reality is, and the new bumper cars coming in are a little confusing. We can't quite keep up with them, but that's okay. Each of us have our own little bumper car. Yeah. And suddenly we find ourselves in an arena with over 8 billion people on a planet, navigating their own little bumper car. Everyone is different, you know. Have you ever noticed how in everything it is duplicated? And the layering? Have you ever noticed that? Have you ever thought about the fact that you go to a car lot and you buy a car, but you never thought about the purpose of the car? You didn't make it who you are, yet you arrived in a human body and you're wandering around looking for a purpose. Oh, I've got to find it. Somewhere I've arrived in this thing called a body. Well, friends and beloved souls, I want to share with you something that I know. You have arrived as a soul in a physical body, which, by the way, you chose. Yes, each and every one of you chose the body that you have. The one you're sitting in right now is the very one you chose. How do you know that? Well, look at it. It's the one you're in. You didn't get a different one, and you can't go to Walmart and trade it. But okay. In fact, you selected the precise moment of your arrival. You chose the exact souls you would travel with. You agreed to this perfectly orchestrated, divinely created road trip with every turn, every bump, every heartache, every stop along the way you had already chosen. It's not an accident. It is not a coincidence. No, my friends. It is exactly divinely for you. And you already planned it. And guess what? I hate to tell you this. All those people that pissed you off. Yeah, those. You already agreed to that. Because our souls came here with the purpose already. If you didn't have a purpose, you wouldn't be sitting here. You wouldn't be in this body having this experience. So you're welcome. And actually, I'd like you to do something for me. I really would like for you to stand up. And I want you to look to someone different. Yeah? And I want you to take just a moment and say, thank you. I am so grateful to you for sharing this journey with me. Yes, thank you for sharing this journey with me, Mama. Wow, what a change in energy in this room. You can have a seat now. I'm sorry. Did you notice how the energy shifted when you suddenly stepped into gratitude and appreciation for everything around you. Now that we've acknowledged this truth, that your journey is your purpose, I want to share something deeply important with you. The life you are living, the experiences that you're having and have had, the place where you are now standing, are exactly the soul experience you came to have. That is reality. There is nothing someone else should have done. There is nothing you should have done differently. There is nowhere else you are supposed to be. There were no wrong choices. My friends, my beloved souls, repeat and think inside your mind. I never made a wrong choice. How do I know that? Because it's the choice I made, and it's okay. There are no wrong choices. Only the choices that brought you to where you are right now. You see, you already vibrationally exactly where you are meant to be. Physically doing what carries you. Physically doing what you came to do. Emotionally feeling precisely what you need to feel. Energetically speaking exactly what you need to hear. And offering exactly what you are meant to say. And when we truly understand this, when it settles not just in your mind, but in your heart, something extraordinary begins to happen. Truly extraordinary. Compassion is born. The very soul we meet is navigating their own bumper car. Everyone in this room is navigating their challenges. They're moving through this time. We're not different. With their own blind spots, loose bolts, cracked mirrors, an instructional manual written in a language they still can't read. That person who hurt you, they were driving with a fogged up windshield. That person who disappointed you, well, they were low on fuel and didn't really know where the next station was. You see, the person who couldn't love you the way you needed to be loved, they were still learning how to stay in their own lane. And suddenly judgment softens. We stop asking, why are they like that? And begin asking, what right or what might they be carrying? And here is the sacred truth. The compassion you extend outward is the exact compassion your own soul has been longing to receive. You are not blind. You are not broken. You are not failing in this journey. You are learning how to drive with awareness. And then something shifts. Awakening. Awakening does not arrive with thunder or fireworks. It doesn't shout. It doesn't demand. Awakening is quiet. It is the moment you stop fighting the road. I've done a lot of that. Whew. And begin to trust the navigation of your soul. It is the moment you realize you are not here to avoid pain, but to grow in consciousness through it. Awakening is when you notice that you are no longer reacting automatically. You are choosing. Choosing kindness over defense. Choosing presence over distraction. Choosing truth over comfort. And sometimes choosing rest. Because awakening does not mean doing more. It means being more honest. Honest about what hurts. Honest about what you need. Honest about when it's time to slow down and pull over. And simply breathe. Beloved ones, awakening is a remembering that you are not a bumper car. You are a consciousness driving it. And you are not alone on the road. Every soul you encounter is a mirror, a teacher, a fellow traveler, awakening in their own time. So today I invite you not to fix the journey, not to rush the awakening, but soften into the compassion for yourself, for each other, for the divine perfection unfolding even now. Because the moment you meet yourself with compassion, is the moment awakening recognizes you. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, look at that. That came through this.
You know, I chose that.
That little bug, you know, you're talking about. Well, this one produced that. The thing is, the thing is, what else is there to say? Can you hear? There we go. What else is there to say, right? Except, I want to just tell you all about my journey getting here today. It started on Monday. I was, just whipped that talk out that I was going to do. It didn't happen. It didn't happen on Monday. It didn't happen on Tuesday. It didn't happen on Wednesday. Thursday, I'm thinking, you really, because nothing was. And then finally, and it wasn't until yesterday, I'd written it, but I'm not. It's like, this is not what I want to say. And then yesterday, I found my inner silence. That's that place where I can receive answers, because I can't receive my answers from out here trying to impress, usually me. If I could just impress me, that would be like amazing. Because I have a very well nuanced complainer in me about me, one that finds fault, one that looks for problems, it's sort of like, and here's what I've learned to do with that, and that's what I want to share. This is what I decided at yesterday afternoon. Actually, it's what just dropped in my lap of like, this is what I want you to tell them. I want you to tell them what they do when they get taken over by the shadow. What do you do with that? What do you do with that feeling of not being good enough? The story that runs. And we all have one, Andrew was just saying. And I love that part, Annette, when you were talking about, all of us leave here and we just take our baggage with us, right? I don't know exactly about that. Of course, I'll report when I get there, let y'all know. But whether or not it's exactly that way, it is for sure that the choices I made for this lifetime are the choices I needed for this lifetime to be exactly what I came here to learn, what I came here to experience, what I came here to share. And all of that towards grooming what we know in metaphysics as the observer consciousness. The observer is not the judge. There's a distinct differential between those two states of consciousness. The observer is the one who sees what I'm doing, watches myself, watches the old pattern kind of clunk into my body, and felt and noticed that my whole body shifted. My shoulders shifted, my head went down, my shoulder. I took on the pattern of the judge, of that which is judging me and judging you, Like something wrong with the whole world. I can find it. And boy, it's not hard right now with all that's going on out there. It's really a lot of judgment. But here's the thing about judgment. The more you give out, the more you get back because, and Andrew touched on this universal law too, because the world is always a reflection of your own belief center, of what it is, your core beliefs that you come in with. And the thing is that they have purpose too. I would say it's not true that we don't get broken. But even our brokenness is purposeful. And that's the thing, I think. So when I watch myself clunk in, I see the pattern draw, and then I begin to ask the questions because I want to move into the masculine aspect of my psyche that is, which is reason. The part of me that's asking the questions of what is going on? What are you telling yourself? What are you believing? Where are you going with this? And I hear back things like, because you can't do it right, because it doesn't work for you, because there's something wrong. And so there's the core beliefs coming up for me to witness or shake in my boots. Fear or love. That's the choice we have. And the thing is just to even find out that it's a choice, that I don't have to be at the mercy of what I believe. That is like, what a relief. Think about that a minute. Because I remember when I first suggested to an audience that, you don't have to believe what you think. And I looked around the room. Now, this was about 15 years ago. I looked out in the room, and here's what I saw. I'm serious. They had no idea that they did not have to believe what they think. We believe that our thoughts are us until we learn better, till we activate, till we begin to embellish the observer, that part of us that knows that if it is, and it is what it is, because that is reality, and if it is that, then I was supposed to experience what I'm experiencing. It was supposed to bring the feelings that it does so that I can say, is that true? Yeah? What if I didn't believe that? What would be different? How would I be if I wasn't that thing that I'm telling? What would I be? What would that feel like? Can I find that in my body? Can I feel that? Feel into that? And allowing myself to tap into what that is. And here is the thing. It will not shift until compassion is on board. It will not shift until I can love me anyway. I do this, I think that, I have negative this and that. But until I can bring a sense of acceptance, this is the missing thing. We get real good at going out, the judge, you know? And then we step back maybe and go, well, it's not that bad. And then, we go, and we just, until finally we get back far enough where love can come in. And love is the opposite of fear. I've tested it many times. It is really, literally true that love conquers all. Yeah. Love conquers all. And so I'm here with you today, and I just want to show you all. I just, I got to show it off. I did all this homework, right? And then when I had my awakening, I grabbed this, and here it is, right here, I'm just going to quickly say it. Starting out, notice the old patterns. The judgment steps in. Choose love rather than fear. Choose love. Love myself right there in the middle of my mess. Whoa. Whoa. And you know what you become? You become a person who loves and accepts others. Because once you begin to love yourself, you're going to attract those who love. You're going to attract that back because you're whatever you're putting out. That's the purpose of believing what we believe, so that we can see exactly what it is that we're believing, and take a look at the results and ask, how would I like it to be, and what would it be to do something, to choose something different. And I think that's all I want to say to you guys right now. I'll have plenty later. Come around this afternoon. This young man, he is my Christmas story. Oh, Daniel, thank you so much when you got up here and you mentioned Christmas and carrying Christmas forward, because that's exactly right. And Christmas is the process, is exuding the process, the steps, the parts of our awakening to self. That Christ child that represents the newborn energy. It is the Christed one. And guess what? We all get a turn in that chair of being the Christed. And then we become Christ, because we are all one. And so it is. Amen. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, look at this.
Aw.
Thank you. Do I need to go sit down now?
Thank you so much. Lots of truth with a capital T. And I just want to invite you to come this afternoon. They are very humble. They did not mention it, but they're having a workshop this afternoon from 12:30 to 2. And because of our abundance of food, you all have some lunch, lots of food, and then come back. Come.
We just had to cancel the brunch today.
Chef Michael had to cancel his
So we have
brunch.
all this food.
And so he's very generous and very loving, and he brought lots of food. And I want to say that when Lynne Forrest conducts a workshop, she may be working with someone, but everybody is participating because you're looking at your own issues as she speaks, and she's very accepting. And then you reach those deeper levels and you go, oh. But she cleans it out for you. So please come back. There's more goodies for you. All right. Would the ushers please come forward? Infinite Radiant Spirit, we are so grateful to gather. We are so grateful for the gifts that are about to be bestowed upon this ministry. We know and affirm that this minister and the board of directors will use it, and trustees will use it for the greatest good for this ministry and for our community at large. And we give thanks for all things in our life. Amen.
Well, it's about that time, y'all. On this dreary Sunday afternoon, which means you guys don't want to leave anywhere and you want to stay here and eat lots of food.
Yeah.
And hang out with Lynne and Andrew. It's going to be a wonderful time. So to get you in the mood, we've got this great song to close the service with. In fact, you guys know the words. Sing along with us if you would choose to. That would be a wonderful thing. It's called What the World Needs Now is Love, Sweet Love. What the world needs now, love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, but for everyone. Sing it out, Carol.
We don't need another mountain. There are mountains and hillsides enough to climb. There are oceans and rivers enough to cross, enough to last till the end of time.
Sing it. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, but for everyone. We don't need another meadow. There are cornfields and wheat fields enough to grow. There are sunbeams and moonbeams enough to share. So listen now, if you want to know what the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some.
Oh, but just for everyone.
What the world needs now is love, sweet love. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. Happy Sunday, everyone. Now, go get something to eat.